Some adjustments to the field. Overstepped, an easy way to get the scoring started.
You're looking for anything when it comes to a free hit as a batter. Just need to wait on it.
Yep.
Time that brilliantly.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Wait on!
Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that's missed the lot. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Through the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Yep.
Brilliant shot that.
Singh gets off the mark.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Wait on!
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Keeper!
That's the over. The Kings are 17 for 1. Ackerman from the north end.
Yep.
What a good shot that is. Took advantage of a full straight ball.
That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball just drift, times it well, and it races to the boundary.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Misses everything. Big appeal.
Yep.
Edge. Unplayable.
Yep. Keeper.
A couple on offer here.
Nice.
Tried to get the drive away, but timed it poorly. Lucky to survive.
7 runs added there. The Kings are 24 for 1.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Edge! What a ball! Huge appeal.
Yep.
Superbly played through the covers for 4.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Yep.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Massive edge.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Oh, nice bowling.
Oh yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Kings are 37 for 1.
A few moves made. In the field. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Good.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Waiting.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Quick onto that in the infield.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep. Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Wait!
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good precision with the throw back from the deep. It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Yep.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Wait!
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Wait on!
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
The end of another over. This time, though, some more fielding changes are coming as the power play finishes.
Yep.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Super shot.
Yep.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Wait!
It's a good shot. 4 straight down the ground.
Yep.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
End of the over. The Kings are 63 for 2. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep.
There's a run here, surely.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That was just an imitation that was accepted by return of post. Russell will be disappointed with that delivery. The frustration after that shot, right after it, but just couldn't lay a left on it. That's the third dot.
The over coming from it. The Kings are 67 for 2. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. Finds the edge. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
Big edge.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple one.
onto the front foot. Super shot, should be 4.
Flashed at it, didn't time it well, but got enough to get it to the boundary.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
7 runs added in that over. The Kings are 74 for 2. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Going with spin now.
Change of bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
Wait on.
That's off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wait on. Yep.
Perfect technique and placement.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Waiting.
A little late on that. No run scored.
8 runs added in that over. The Kings are 82 for 2.
A good way to push up the run rate. There'll be 50 in no time with shots like that.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going? Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
Thrashed away, what a shot.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep, caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
Nice.
Bit of a wild delivery. I'd have been calling that wide, but, well, the umpire didn't agree with me.
13 runs added there. Kings are 95 for 2. Ackerman, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Roy, the left armour, is the new bowler from the south end.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Huge edge.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yes!
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
And that brings up
A counter-attacking 50 this. Cashed in on the loose deliveries time and again.
Yep!
Power and precision in that shot.
Launched into it. Landed just short of the boundary rope for 4.
104 for 2.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Kings are 104 for 2. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep!
Oh my, that's racing away.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep!
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Wait on! Yep! Yep!
Edge, there's no one there. Could go down to the boundary. Ackerman shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep!
End of the over. 14 runs coming from it. The Kings are 118 for 2.
How's that?
Loud shout. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Well, the margin in this game can be so fine. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep, yep!
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
Loud appeal. The Knight Riders having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Looking good so far, no issue with the bounce. Clearly impact in line, not much to argue there. Not hitting a thing, ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Yep!
Couldn't get it through the field. There'll be 1 run here for them. This is everything. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway.
Yep!
6 runs added in the over.
In the 14th
The Kings are 124 for 2. Ackerman from the north end. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Bit of miscommunication there. They got back in the end, so no harm done. It would have been a high-risk second.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Wait.
A little bit of wobble on that ball and it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
Yeah.
Good looking shot, back into position easily and timed it beautifully.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
Into the 15th.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
For the Kolkata Kids.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle. A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Good bit of timing there.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Yep. Keeper. Good.
Good work there on the boundary.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Oh, yes, nice bowling.
Russell with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Nice.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch.
Yep.
And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice.
Gotcha.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Gotcha.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Yeah.
A round of applause.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Going with pace now. Roy with the ball in hand again.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Oh no, that's dropped.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Edge. Amazing delivery.
Get that.
Too good.
Yes.
Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Got all of it, and for 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yes.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Yeah.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
End of the over. 25 off it. The Kings are 208 for 3. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Good return, back from the deep.
A couple on offer here.
Good. Yep.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Thick edge.
Yep.
It's a good shot, 4 straight down the ground.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Last ball, either side have a chance. Listen to the crowd, it's electric in the ground.
Yep.
Easy catch.
Yeah!
Didn't have to move really.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling. This has been a famous victory. For much of the match, we didn't know who was going to win, but in the end, a deserved win, I would say.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.